If you have normal or small arms, stop doing push-pull legs. Okay, I'm gonna piss a lot of people off with this video, and honestly, I don't give a f***, because it's true. If your arms aren't massive compared to the rest of your physique, you should not do push-pull legs. And I know right now it's like extremely popular in the bodybuilding community, in the lifting community, and even in the science world. Push-pull legs is optimal. I can run through twice my body in 1 week and still have an off day. It just doesn't work, guys. I've seen it way too many times. Guys have come to me with like normal or underdeveloped arms in comparison to the rest of their physique. They do push-pull legs and guess what happens? Their arms literally get worse. I don't understand it. And they keep banging their head against the wall. I'd like my arms to get bigger and they stay doing push-pull legs. It just doesn't make sense to me. And let me tell you why. If I'm gonna do push, let's say push, right? If I'm gonna do a shitload of dumbbell pressing, incline barbell pressing, flies, machine pressing, then I'm gonna get into shoulders. Let's say I'm gonna do a bunch of rear laterals, a bunch of side laterals. And then you're telling me I have adequate energy after doing 6 exercises to give my arms. I just don't understand. And then you're counting that as your arm day. So let's say, for example, we still do 4 sets of push downs and 4 sets of skull crushers. That's 8 total sets on a push day for triceps. And they just aren't responding. And you would say to me, Chris, I'm doing 8 sets for tris in a week. Does that work? Well, if I just did arms standalone, I would say, yeah, you're exactly right. That would be more than enough. 8 sets, 8 to 12 sets is a good target range. I really technically like 9 to 12, but you know, it is what it is. 9 to 12 in my mind is kind of the sweet spot for arms per side. So 9 to 12 for tris, 9 to 12 for bis over the course of a week, right? But what you have to remember is that's drastically different going at triceps after training hard chest, hard shoulders, and then tris versus coming to the gym when you're fresh, when you hadn't burned up any of those carbohydrates from training, and you have it all to go to your arms. That's a way different scenario than when I'm hitting them fresh or when I'm hitting them when I'm exhausted or tired or getting tired, right? Now, I know some people say, well, Chris, I've already drank a bunch of intra. I still have some energy. I've had a pre-workout. I had all my food from the previous day. I do not care. You can give me all the science in the world. You can give me all the logic in the world. I'm just telling you from bro in the trenches, it doesn't feel the same. When I hit tris fresh, I can give them tons of energy. I'm dialed into it mentally. When I come to the gym, I'm already thinking about that all morning long. I train arms on Saturday. All morning long when I'm doing my client work, when I'm eating my 2 pre-lift meals, I'm thinking arms, arms, arms. I'm gonna blow those fuckers up because I know they need to grow on me. As opposed if I'm going into a push day, I'm like, man, I gotta get through heavy incline dumbbell press, heavy incline barbell press, I gotta do a fly, I gotta load that machine up, I gotta burn the piss out of my shoulders on rear and side laterals. And then tris for me has always been an afterthought. And if I'm being brutally honest, by the time I get to tris, the muscle kind of feels dead. Like it's not nearly as connected and in tune. I don't have the mind muscle connection that I have when I start with tris fresh or do them after biceps. And I have 0 science to prove that. And logically, you're like, oh man, well your tris, for example, have already got a lot of blood in them from all the pressing you did for chest, right? They should feel good to tackle on some push downs and skull crushers or dips. But they just don't, they feel dead. They feel tired. Mentally, I'm already kind of like, fuck, I get through these 8 sets and I need to go home and eat, I'm hungry. Let's just play devil's advocate there. Let's say you do push-pull legs and your arms grow. Great, stick with it. Ignore this video. Hit stop, go to the next one. This isn't for you. This is for people like me who have bad arms, who need to grow their arms. If you need to grow arms, make them a priority. Give them their own day. Now, let me talk to you about the benefits of it. If you have your own arm day, I kind of view it as an active recovery. It's not going to neurologically beat you down. It's not going to tax your central nervous system. It's not going to leave you feeling gassed. Like, I've pounded arms in the past with buddies. I mean, we'll tag the video that I did with Dave. That was a hard arm workout. But it pales in comparison to what it feels like when him and I train legs or train back or train chest and shoulders together. It's not the same. I can still go home and fully function. If Angela wanted me to go, let's say, go to a Christmas tree farm and look around and shop, I'd be down. After legs, if she asked me to do that, sorry, my ass is sitting on the couch. Good luck. And even she, like, listen, at this point in our life, she knows on back and leg day, you don't ask me to do that shit. I'm gonna sit my ass on the couch, I'm gonna work, I'm gonna watch TV, I'm gonna sleep and eat. End of story. So, it's really frustrating me because I have all these young guys that are so hungry for knowledge, and they study, and they're like, oh, so-and-so tells me to do push-pull legs. It's the best split. And I'm always like, it might be the best split for them, it might be the best split for someone with great arms, but not someone who needs to grow their arms. And I really love the fact that, in my opinion, when I hit an arm day, I view it as an active recovery, like I said earlier. It's not gonna beat me into the ground. I can do arms, hit some calves. I'm in and out of the gym in 60 to, more, if I'm giving you a full window, 50 to 70 minutes. It's easy, it's quick, it's a huge pump, it feels great. I leave the gym feeling refreshed. It got some blood moving. If I'm sore and beat to shit from legs and back earlier in a week, it actually gets blood moving and makes me feel better. So I challenge you guys out there right now. If you have weak, struggling arms, give up the push-pull leg split. It's garbage. Or, here is the ultimate, right? Let's say, for example, I do push-pull legs and then have an arm day. Wow, mind blown. I can do that? Why the fuck not? There is no reason you couldn't do pull on Monday, push on Tuesday, off on Wednesday, legs on Thursday, arms on Friday. Wow, I just hit arms twice that week. So then what I can do, when I hit arms early in the week on the push and pull portions, I can do like 6 sets of cable work for arms, pump the piss out of them, 15 to 20 rep range, and then come back later and hit a full arm day later in the week. So I get a little bit of blood in there. So if you really like and enjoy mentally push-pull legs, that's a great way to implement. We can hit best of both worlds, right? Push-pull legs early in the week, have your own off day, then a rest day or two, and then come right back to arms. As gave you the secrets, right? I know sometimes it's really hard to like wrap your mind around thinking about things outside of the box, right? So that split I just gave you, pull, push, off, legs, arms, off, repeat. But Chris, why didn't you just repeat push, pull, legs? You could, but if it's not working, we have to change something. If it's not optimal, we have to change something. And when I say optimal, optimal for you, for me, for every client I have, every person is a unique individual. They respond to exercise and nutrition, supplements different. So we have to treat it that way. If you like this video, guys, like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, you better have bigger fucking arms.